This is my ball python setup, but before we get into the setup, let's talk a little bit about the snake. Let me bring him on out. So this is my snake. I've had him for about 4 years. He's kind of small. I feed him regularly. I feed him right. It's just he has a tough time growing, I guess. He's a gorgeous snake. He's finishing up his shed, which is, you can see a little bit on his neck. There's a little bit by his tail, but that should come off in good time. He's a lemongrass ball python. I said I got him about 4 years ago. I've got him in the 45 gallon now. I had him in a little, not little, big enough, 18 by 18 by 12 for a while until he needed a bigger hide, or not bigger hide, but bigger tank. And I'll try and put a picture of it if I can find it, if I have one of when I had all of its stuff in it. If not, I'll just put an empty picture of it right around now. But yeah, this is a little lemon head, and this is his setup. So you can see there's 2 tanks on the stand. They're both about 4 feet long. I think that's a 40 and that's a 45. These were both actually aquariums that I had picked up for free, which is awesome. I'm not sure the exact dimensions. I know it's 4 feet long, but it's just that they're the same length, except the top one is taller than the bottom one, which is why I have the ball python in there, and that will be another video later once I get that animal. And so on the top, I know ball pythons don't need a light, but I just got an LED, 3-foot LED, shop LED from Home Depot for like $8 on sale. It's on a timer. I think it goes on at like 6:30. It turns off at like 9:30, so it can have its daylight nightlight cycles. And then the top is the aquarium top, and it's glass, but there's enough gaps around the front edge and side to where it can have air, but it still holds humidity really well. And then on the bottom, we have, let's see how well we can see it. We've got an under tank heater, which I've got, I think in his actual hide, it stays at around high 80s, low 90s. And the substrate I use is Reptibark. Some people aren't a fan. They say that it could hurt the snake. I've never had that happen, and I've used it since I got the snake 4 years ago. Never had a problem with it. And then we just have some decoration. That hide, this one here, was one of the first ones I got with the snake. I'm definitely due for a new one. It fits for now. It's snug, but it fits. This one I got recently, but I'm not a big fan of the plastic. I just don't think it looks nice. So I would like to get a new one of those. I've got a piece of a cork round just for it to, I got set up just for it to, little decoration, little another hide if it wants to crawl around. And then I've got some decoration plants. We got an orchid in the corner, a fern in front, and then a cactus on the side. And for the people who talk about the how the plants it should have in its cage are native to where it's from, cactus is just there as it's gonna be going in here, but it's just there as like this corner seemed kind of empty, and I don't need it for this bottom tank yet, so it's in here. We've got a nice big water dish, big enough for him to soak in, and it's about the extent of his tank.